Hi friends, this is Reverend Ben, and this is your weekly video. I want to start off by inviting you to take 3 deep breaths with me. Let's breathe in, let it go. Once more, and let it out. Finally, number 3, and let go. I know that some of you really appreciate that invitation, and others use that as an opportunity to go to the kitchen. So welcome back, those of you who've been in the kitchen. Um, It's been a hard few weeks, and many of you are seeking hope, seeking a glimmer, seeking connection. Um, I have a chalice lighting for you that's in a couple of parts, and it's an unusual one. The first part is by a journalist named Aaron Reed, and Aaron says, as Trump's executive orders take effect, the greatest immediate threat isn't their legality. It's premature compliance before they can be challenged in court. Most of these orders, she says, function more as legal intimidation tactics than enforceable law, relying on the chilling effect of DOJ threats to pressure hospitals, teachers, and institutions into abandoning transgender people before the legal process even begins. But she says resistance is already mounting. School districts recognize the stakes and are refusing to fold, standing firm in their commitment to protect transgender students, students who lack the institutional power to fight back on their own against an administration determined to erase them. The second part of the chalice lighting was written by my colleague to the south, Reverend Jay Wolin from UU Sarasota, and other religious leaders. And they say the declaration that there are only two genders, male and female, erases the lived realities of transgender and non-binary individuals, denying their humanity and fostering exclusion and harm. Aggressive immigration measures, such as the reinstatement of the Remain in Mexico policy and heightened ICE militarization, tear apart families and perpetuate fear within immigrant communities. The blanket suspension of all diversity, equity, and inclusion, enforced by blatant threats, directly encourages a normalization of racism. Thank you, Reverend Jay. Thank you, colleagues. And I'll add this. Everyone deserves to have control over their own bodies, and the laws forcing pregnant people to have babies against their will are unjust laws. More and more people are leaving the state so they can have their babies without fear that their lives will be sacrificed if an abortion becomes medically necessary. At UU St. Pete, we welcome people who need abortion care. We welcome trans and non-binary people. We hold equity as a cherished value along with diversity and inclusion. And we welcome any immigrant, regardless of their documentation status. But we do not welcome ICE, and we will not comply with any ICE incursion into our buildings. Whew. Now, each week we we appreciate an individual or a team that's worked hard towards our mission. This week it's the hospitality team under the leadership of Dana Foster, Kathy Lee, and Lucinda Zeman. If you also appreciate them, then give a round of applause, thank them when you see them, and maybe consider offering regular committed help once a month. Say, I will be there early to set up on the first Sunday of the month. I'll be there late to clean up on the third Sunday of the month. Please contact any one of these three if you're willing. This is how we do it with greeters, with recycling, and I think you can work for the care or the hospitality team. And until then, we're going to have food only on the fourth Sunday. with beverages being served on the first, second, and fifth Sundays. Thank you, hospitality team, for all of your work. Now, you might notice the background looks different. One of the members of my committee on ministry told me that one of you doesn't like my bed in the background. Thanks for that. That's an easy fix. And while I'm at it, I don't accept anonymous feedback. And so next time someone's going to come to me and say, I have some feedback for you, I'm going to ask them who it is because I am in a relationship with each of you. We are in a covenant together. I deserve the respect of having a conversation. And even if I don't agree with your feedback, which I did with this one, but I would have liked to have had a conversation with you. I'm not serving you a burger. You don't just get to give me 3 stars and type your feedback and leave. We are in a relationship. Now, historically, I've gotten a lot of anonymous feedback, but many of you have been free to share your feedback directly with staff. So Janae, Lisa, Cheyenne, the rest of the staff, they actually don't work for you. I'm their direct supervisor, and we collectively work for the mission of the church. So whereas I want you to come to me with feedback about my job, don't come to them for feedback on theirs. Come to me for that, please. And please have some perspective with all of us, as we will for you. Our mission is important, now more than ever. Let's keep our eye on the ball, folks. Office hours are Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 10 to 3. We will be closed on Monday, President's Day. I believe that's the 17th. I'm recording this on Monday afternoon, so if this gets out by Tuesday, you're welcome to come to the meditation group at 11:30. Contact Chris McDonald for more information about that. One of us is undergoing surgery tomorrow. A lot of us are having medical issues, so please join me in sending love, sending healing energy to the person who is having surgery today. Finally, Tuesday evening, there's a choir and a bells rehearsal. Contact John Arterton if you're willing to participate in that. Then on Wednesday, we have Fellowship on Tap. It's going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Voodoo Brewery. That's 224th Street North. I've never been there. I'm looking forward to this new venue. And then Sunset Supper is served every Friday. If you want to get there early, you can be on the soup crew or get there closer to the 6 o'clock meal time. Either way, please contact Sabina von Alloch to get on their email list, and I will be there this Friday to help out. Then Saturday, we have a second worship service. We'll have our traditionally scheduled worship service on Sunday, but on Saturday at 1:30, we have a special worship service that all are welcome to. Saturday is the International Day of Prayer and Awareness of Human Trafficking. Now, this worship service, again at 1:30, will be in the sanctuary. It's co-sponsored by the Children's Home Network. Ariana Drew and myself will be leading worship. And Todd Wellman has agreed to provide the musical accompaniment. Thank you, Todd. Then on Sunday at 10:30, the title of the worship is The Intimacy of Covenant Groups. Michael Pohl, Dana Foster, possibly Karen Cole from the annual giving team will all be leading worship. The choir will perform, and I hope to see you there. Then next Friday, on Valentine's Day, we have our monthly Animal Ministry Pet Loss Zoom group. That's sponsored by the UU St. Pete Animal Ministry, Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. I lost our beloved Lufa 2 years ago. Some of you who have lost pets more recently, or even longer time ago, you're welcome to come, and we will hold our losses together. Now, when we extinguish a chalice like this one, that is an opportunity to ignite it in ourselves. I believe that flame in us is an unquenchable flame. Let's keep it burning now more than ever as we continue to accomplish our mission in these difficult times, as we try to remind ourselves and one another that we are not alone. Blessings, friends. I'll see you soon.